Obviously, a very, very big win for you tonight over a highly respected opponent. What's the emotions like after a big victory like that?
It's awesome, man. I have been waiting for this moment in my life. I said for you the last time, fighting in the US, fighting in the garden, it's awesome.
Yeah, no doubt. The finish, the flying knee there, I mean, spectacular stuff. Did you have an idea that was that in the game plan tonight? Do you think it'd be there?
In the Hard Knocks 365, everybody bet it's going to be a flying knee.
That's awesome. It was not an easy fight for you up to that point.
Yeah.
What was kind of going through your mind as the fight was unfolding?
You know, he's a world champion in wrestling, so he's one of the best wrestlers in the world, and I wanted to just save my energy. So when he took me down, I felt he was breathing so hard, you know, and he's squeezing like crazy, and I was just like, just save my energy. I listened to my coach, Greg Jones. He said, "Hey, don't lose your wrist and be on the top." And I just followed him. And my plan was, he was good on at the cage. And my plan was the third round. But when I get up, I feel like, okay, this is my time. I saw I have 1 more minute. So okay, let's do some striking. And the flying knee was there.
Were you surprised to see him wrestle? Because everybody's been telling him, you gotta wrestle, and he finally did tonight.
Yeah, because, I train in a Hard Knocks 365, keep it simple, stupid, so we are dangerous. So, I know it. He will try to wrestling with me, and, I was ready.
Did he look like he could put things together? Because he was wrestling focused tonight, but did it seem like that's all he was interested in doing?
Úgy gondolod, hogy csak a wrestlingen akar dolgozni? Csak a bírkozásra fókuszál, és az
No, I don't think so. Maybe he shoot me like one uppercut or something like that. But I am really tall in this division, so it's hard to reach me, and I keep the distance very well, I think. And he was smart because if he tried to punch and kick with me, maybe it's faster. Yeah, I think he was good, and he's a nice guy. Just everybody was talking about just him. Nobody talking about me, and I was a little bit upset about it. But I think now I deserve a small hype, not just him.
That was a beautiful flying knee. Where would you rank this finish among the other finishes in your career?
The flying knee is my favorite moment. Maybe I am the flying kid. I don't know. Man, I am the most hard worker on the planet. I think nobody trains harder than me. I moved 2 years ago from Hungary, and I train every day like who was at training camp. Last year I won my first United States fights, and maybe next week I was in the gym, and tomorrow I fly back. I head back to Hungary because my visa is done, so I have to renew. But when I come back, I will do the same thing. I want to just improve every day. I have the best team in the world. I can learn every day. I want to be just the best fighter in the world.
I know you're not much older than, not a lot much older than Aaron, but is there any advice you would give him? He's a very young guy, just starting his career, and he's already had a few setbacks.
No, I have more hurt. I never give up, and I lost maybe 2 rounds, but I didn't give up. I just wish fast recovery to Pico. He's a nice guy. He never talked shit, so I like him. He's a wrestling world champion. He has a golden gloves in boxing. So he's a nice guy. I think he needs some rest and just slow down a little bit and come back. Maybe in 135. Because
Adam, earlier this week you talked about how good the division is in Bellator featherweight. You also mentioned to me that you want to be in the featherweight tournament.
Of course, I want to be there. I deserve that.
You got to believe that a flying knee knockout, undefeated record, you're going to be in the tournament, correct?
I hope so, man. I have 4 fights in Bellator, 4 finished. I am a finisher. I deserve that.
Adam, you look really strong today. Would you like to move weight today?
Not yet. this weight cut wasn't like hard than last time. I have a really good strength and condition coach, Dr. Peacock. So we had a good plan. Maybe later, 2 years after the tournament, maybe I will move up. I think I have 2 more years in this division. So yeah, I feel good now in 145. This weight cut wasn't bad.
How did it feel having such a huge win in front of such a huge crowd in one of the biggest arenas in the world?
It's absolutely incredible. You know, I am from a village where 2,000 people live, so it's crazy. And I just started martial arts when I was 16 years old, so it's crazy, you know. For my parents, it's a big deal if they are traveling to Budapest in my country, the home capital. So can you imagine his son fighting in the Madison Square Garden?
Biggest city of the world.
Congratulations.
All right, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you.